All right, here we are.
Eric, you look cold.
It's cold outside.
You got power though?
Yeah, still
You're
cold.
not using. You're not. Yeah, I know. I'm kidding. I was going to say you're using your solar powered computer.
We had to go. We had to go dunk 5-gallon jugs into a swimming pool to get water just now. That's why
Are your pipes burst, or you just water shut off?
I turned my water off early yesterday morning just to be safe. I got the water off. I got all the taps open. So on Saturday, I'll probably turn the water back on Saturday.
Okay, yeah. Paul just came by and told me my pipes under my kitchen were burst, spewing everywhere. So,
crap.
Hate that.
Here we go. Yeah.
Well, Chad, what episode is this, Chad?
This is episode number 107 of SlapperCast. And if you guys have been watching the news, I think you probably know what Texas is dealing with right now. So, fortunately, as you can see, we all have power, but none of us have water. So there you go.
Well, except in our.
Yeah, I did. Oh. I managed to get at least enough water for coffee before it went off. So when I saw the water guy outside, he literally just turned it off like an hour or two ago. And I thought I should have gone and filled up the tub. I don't know what I was thinking. I had a brief window there before the end came.
Well, I don't think any of us were expecting a storm like this. Like I thought, it's going to snow on Monday, and that'll be fun. We get to play in the snow for a minute, and then here we are.
Now all went to shit.
Yeah, what fun! But it's gorgeous today.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, what a change.
Mm-hmm.
We're the same. We got burst pipes under the house. We got power came on last night to shrieks of joy, and it hasn't flickered since. So we're lucky there.
Good.
But yeah, that's some shit I never want to see again. I was on the plane to Cancun, Mexico today, but then I said no, I better not. I don't want people.
You might get the wrong idea.
Yeah, so I came back.
Needed here.
No. That's right. I got Alice and Corlin, our friends up in the. What? Our friends Alice and Corlin texted today. They're up in Illinois. They were wishing us well and checking on us. So a lot of people calling in from all over. Our northern friends calling us to say, "Oh, it's just a wound." Yeah, it's just a flesh wound. No, it didn't. No, it isn't. Kind of makes quarantine look like a holiday now, huh?
I know. Uh-oh, what happened here? That's weird. Eric, are you still there? Oh, we lost Eric. Shit. Okay, all right. Now we're going. Where were we?
Just shooting the shit about shit.
Yeah. Is everybody alive?
Yeah, I think we're good.
So where are we? Looks like we're the Tundra, Houston Tundra.
So Eric, you were saying you were retrieving water from a neighbor's pool. Yeah.
Somebody down the street had a pool. They're like, "Hey, if somebody needs water to flush toilets, come on down." So, gotta flush a toilet once in a while. Yeah, and we get our water delivered from whoever those people are, and we have the big 5-gallon plastic jugs down there, and dumped them in, and got some water now. And we're about to leave to go to a hotel so we can shower and kind of relax for a minute. Off campus, as it were.
Yeah.
Right before we started recording, I finally got a notification from our property managers asking for maintenance windows when somebody can come to fix this leak or the broken pipe. And I just was selecting every single slot that was on there for the next 5 days. Come on now.
Yeah, when we were starting this, the plumber had called me back and said, "Yeah, it's going to be a few days." I said, "I know. Just put me on the list." They're up to their eyes. People are just absolutely up to their eyes with this stuff right now. So nightmare. But that's a lesson learned.
Mm-hmm.
Lesson learned.
So, is it really a lesson learned here, people? Apparently, I was reminded of the cold snap from 2011 where they were suggesting to everyone to fix their shit and no one fixed it. And now here we are 10 years later, worse off than we were.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, ERCOT. Yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess. Hopefully things will change now. I mean, even Greg Abbott, he was saying, yes, we need to change stuff now. And not really.
No, that cocksucker was on Fox News blaming everything but.
Yeah. Everybody's blaming the wind turbines.
Yeah,
come on.
It's absolute horseshit. So.
And he's saying it needs to change now. You know why? He's up for re-election.
Re-election, yeah.
Yeah.
Come next year. I can't say what I want to say because I don't want to offend any of our listeners out there.
Say it.
Just I've always thought that Greg Abbott was dead from the waist down and the neck up. I mean, he's just basically just a torso, you know? He's not smart and he can't work his bottom half, so what the fuck good is he?
I don't think we're going to lose any viewers over criticizing Greg Abbott.
Yeah,
that's pretty much a bipartisan sentiment now. You remember our friend Nathan Boyce, who went to Ireland with us?
Alaska, Anchorage.
Yeah.
Up in Alaska, yeah.
Yeah, he was he's been commenting on my posts and stuff, talking about he's been monitoring the situation here, and he says, why is everybody there blaming the wind turbines? Like, we have those here in Alaska. You know how many times they shut down? Like 0. Because they know how to manage them there because they have regulation, unlike Texas.
But the other thing is too, as soon as as soon as there's any sort of peril and people start jumping in to blame everybody else instead of asking, hey, does anybody need a hand? Maybe these motherfuckers need to help before you start pointing and they're all talking out their fucking ass too. Why would you blame renewables when we're the only fucking wars are started over oil and started over fucking religion? So how about you motherfuckers sit this out? Fucking help somebody first, you stupid cunts. Have you got any fucking idea where and when this comes from? No, you're just going to take your fucking cues from some prick that Cruz gets more money from the oil companies than anybody. I mean, how are you going to take his fucking word for it? Fucking just reconnect your fucking brain. God.
Yeah.
Apart from that, it's sunny.
Yes.
The rumor has it that his staff asked for, apparently he's coming back home because of all the backlash that's been happening the last, 4 hours or so.
Really?
So he's apparently decided to come back home and help out.
Citing he was trying to be a good dad. I said, well, that's not going to happen.
And apparently his staff has, this is a rumor, I can't confirm this, but apparently his staff has reached out to Houston Police Department for a safe escort once he lands at George Bush Airport.
Well,
part of me believes that is true. That is true, I think. Yeah.
If you don't back up your wife, if you don't back up anything that you believe, how are you going to stand for, your constituents? Don't be ridiculous. God, Pete.
You know what we need to do? I'll tell you what we need to do. We need to bring back the old time, and that's OLDETYME, the old time pastime of when we're upset at our elected officials or our leaders. We all bring rotten fruit and vegetables to where they're speaking, and we start hucking shit at them to be like, and go, boo! Throwing shit at them. That's what we need to do. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents.
Yeah, we definitely need something to make sure that they're held accountable, because this is just, I mean, anyway. Any
good news out there today?
Is there good news? Is sun shining?
We have power for a change. It's not 16 degrees outside anymore.
So let's back up. So how? Yeah, I was without power from Sunday till last night. Today being Thursday, not SlapperCast day yet, but we're so essentially Wednesday night, Sunday to Wednesday night. How long are you guys out?
We got power back on. So went out about the same time, whatever, 5 o'clock in the morning, Monday morning. It came back on in the afternoon for like a couple hours and then went right out again. And then it came on again Tuesday night. And it lasts, wait, what day is this?
Thursday.
It did last overnight. And then about 10 o'clock in the morning, it went off again. And it came back on Wednesday night about 10:30 or so. So we had a brief window when it came back on. We're like, oh, great. Yay, we're back in business. And then sat down, cup of coffee, watch the news, went out, and I think we both screamed. I think we're both like, ah!
Yeah.
And then, luckily our neighbor let us borrow some extension cord off of his generator, so we had a little space heater going in the main room. Okay. So we were okay.
Mine went out 6:30 on Monday night, and came back on 1 o'clock yesterday, Wednesday, and went off for 1 hour, like from 9 to 10 last night. It was off again, and then it came back on, and thankfully it's not gone off again since. So.
I'm wondering if we're in the clear now for as far as power goes.
Yeah, that was the headline today that they're with that everything should stay up now.
Yeah. My sister works for Austin Energy, and she's been regaling me because she's been working, not quite nonstop, but some like really long days about the shit that she's going through. And she was on the supply team. So any crews that were out there working, they were trying to supply them with places to stay and meals and water and stuff like that, to the point where they were buying underwear and socks for these guys because no one could do laundry anywhere because there was no water, even up in Austin, where it's actually colder than it is, down here.
Yeah. Crazy.
So she's had a real hard time with stuff, but, and she keeps telling me, she's like, okay, because she knows where all the power stations are in the state. And she's like, this is when this one's going to come online, and this was going to come online. So, yeah, it's hopefully we're on the back end of this thing. Just get the water situation squared away, and we'll be all right.
Yeah.
Until the next time. Never thought I'd say this, but I'd much rather live through a hurricane than live through this again. At least with a hurricane, there's a good chance of us being warmer.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
This is the longest I've ever been without power since I moved into this place. It would have been Hurricane Ike, I think, but the band was on tour when that hit.
Oh, really?
And by the time I got back, my power's back on. Was it the same with you, Patrick? Was your power on when we got back from that trip?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We've never.
Go ahead, Patrick.
Had any problems before. I'm sorry, I have to keep jumping up because I'm on calling list, waiting lists.
Yeah, I've got actually a plumber is trying to get in touch with me right now too.
All right, answer the phone then. I'll look at my phone too. This will be fun. This will just be like being backstage.
Okay. All right. Hang tight.
Yeah, so we had to cancel Hawk Winery Sunday, and
yeah. Do we want to say why?
Oh yeah.
Patrick tested positive for COVID a couple days ago. So, but you're fine, by the way, as you can see.
Yep.
A little achy breaky the first couple of days, sounds like.
Yeah, and no lingering effects, nothing.
No dementia yet.
What? Who's that?
Who's talking? I can't think. What's that bright light?
Yes.
I get tested on Monday, but so far I don't feel any symptoms, and it's been about 6 days since I last saw you. So I don't think, this might be a situation where we can actually say, and finally say, and be real about it, that, I don't know, maybe masks actually work in this situation. Since I was on stage with you and near you and talked to you, and I was wearing a mask, and who knows, maybe masks actually work.
Yeah, well, I had it on for the before and after, and then when I came down after, it dawned on me we were, but again, the place was just fucking mobbed.
I'm going to start a new thing on Instagram, and I didn't do it this week, obviously, because everything was messed up. But I'm going to start a thing like there was a thing called Tuesdays with Maury, which was a book. I'm going to start Tuesdays with ECH, a little 5-minute video thing on Instagram, and just talk about music related stuff.
Oh, pray tell.
Tuesdays with ECH coming to Instagram starting next Tuesday. This Tuesday, today, the day you're hearing this.
So right before we started recording, I was watching a new interview with Steve LUKATHER by Rick Beato on his YouTube channel. And at one point, Rick was talking to Steve about his favorite guitar solo that Steve ever did. Can you guess which one?
Michael Jackson?
No, that wasn't him.
Toe the Line?
No, it's also Patrick's favorite solo. That's what I'm trying to do.
Lionel Richie.
Yeah.
Running with the Night.
Yes. Yeah, Rick, and so Rick played a segment of that song, and he comes back and it says that when he was, when that song came out when he was in college, music school, he said that was like one of the solos that all of the guitarists were was like essential to learn. And Steve LUKATHER goes, "Oh, come on, man! Why would you waste your time with that piece of crap?" or something like that.
I don't think I remember that song.
It's the guitar solo is that they did the radio edit, of course, and they took out 90% of it, which is a sin. But another guitar solo that doesn't make the news, and which should, but Gerry Rafferty's Baker Street, the guitar solo is second to none. And if you're halfway interested in guitar, listen to that. That song is much better than people even give it credit for. But the guitar solo, Baker Street, is beyond beautiful.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Shall we wrap this up before something else goes wrong? I just want to make sure we have something.
Yeah.
I got to call this plumber back.
We got plumbers to call. I got to go take a shower. Hopefully everyone out there is being safe as they can be. We're going to get through this like we always do.
Yep. Okay.
Remember when we were so looking forward to 2021?
I know. Yeah.
I'm not deterred in the slightest. I'm just it's still bright. It's still out, it's still a great outlook, and a couple of obstacles. I'm not even slightly put out. I'm ready to go. As soon as I put it back on last night, I had the machine back up and running. You can see it here behind me.
Yeah.
I was recording, so I'm ready. I'm not stopping.
All righty.
But thanks everybody for checking in, and make sure that you stop on over to Instagram and go see ECH with his shirt off and his facts on. Facts off, facts on.
ECH drums.
There you go.
There we go.
All right. Be safe. I'm going to stop recording.